Today we're quantity surveyors, builders and estimators. Now what we're seriously doing is gathering data on how tall shit is, and because it's Thursday we thought it very appropriate to measure stuff up. So how tall shit is Thursdays, Y62 patrol all the types of roof racks, how tall they are off the top of the roof, because we keep hearing stuff, questions, Facebook, everyone wants to know how tall stuff is, so this is about us giving you that value. We're going to check Rhino platform, ARB Base Rack, Tracklander Roof Rack and Whispbar crossbars on TIL roof rails. So we've got all of those systems here today, so stay tuned. Thanks very much. This one is ARB Roof Rack, ARB whatever you call it, Base Rack. So Craig's up here and he's measured the lowest point of the roof rack, which is
50 mil or 5 centimeters off the highest point of the roof.
Okay, great. So the highest point of the roof is about halfway along the rear door. So we've measured various different points. So if you're trying to figure out how tall your rack's going to be, halfway down the door adds 50 mil. So we don't have the finished heights on these vehicles, but we'll get it soon. How much did it add to the rear of the vehicle, Craig, in total?
Right off the back of the rack, we are just under 95 mil.
Right.
So 9.5 centimeters.
Okay, great. So if you're trying to figure out if you're going to get in your garage or not, call it 10 centimeters at the rear. If you need to back into your garage or whatever, add 10 centimeters to the rear of your vehicle. And because that's going to change too, if you put heavier springs in your vehicle, it's going to lift the back of the vehicle. It's going to add 10 centimeters, but 5 centimeters overall. We have got here Whispbar racks. I think they're still manufactured by Yakima. And these are the crossbars that actually mount onto the standard TIL bars. So what is this, Craig? How much does this measure up to? So about halfway up the door, we are talking about?
Right on 85 millimeters, 8.5 centimeters.
So Whispbar crossbar racks that bolt onto your TIL original roof rails add 8.5 centimeters to the height of your vehicle. We'll come back soon. We've got more detail for you. Thanks for tuning in. We just wanted to get some detail and data on the height of TIL roof bars above the height of the roof. So we've eyeballed with the one good eye that I've got to where's the highest point, and we found it's sort of at the back of the second row door, and Craig is now going to measure what the height is off the roof.
On that side.
Being how much?
So we're right on 18 millimeters, just under 2 centimeters.
Yeah, and that's kind of melted my brain a bit, because when you look at the side of the vehicle, these actually look really tall. They look like they sit, 50, 60 mil off the roof there, but it's actually not. Sitting 60 mil, sitting less than 2 centimeters off the height of the roof. So with all the measurements that we're getting for the roof height of roof platforms and roof racks, just take that into account. If you've got a TIL or you've got a TI, there's 2 centimeters difference in height between TI and TIL. Tracklander roof racks, they're mesh racks. They're a bit different, alloy fully welded, a little bit different to the ARB that we just showed you. Very, very similar height. Way more functionality in Tracklander because 8,000 million tie down points. But the question is, because how tall shit is Thursdays, how tall is the Tracklander off the roof of the Y62 patrol?
Just at the highest point here, we're just under 60 millimeters.
Okay, just under 60?
Just under 6 centimeters.
Yeah, so let's call it 60 mil. Okay. And at the rear of the vehicle, Craig using his spirit level eyes.
We're right on 90 millimeters.
90 mil.
I think that's about the same as the base rack.
Yeah, what was the other? We'll check it, but yeah.
So 9 centimeters.
9 centimeters at the rear of the vehicle. So if you're calculating roof heights, just if you have to back into your garage or whatever, I hope this helps. Thanks very much. And on to Rhino Roof Rack. Rhino's a slat type extruded rack, and the slats run front to back. So with these track mounting systems, you need to have the proprietary tie down points or the bits and pieces that you need in the right spot to tie stuff down where you need to tie it down. Way less functional than a mesh platform rack, and feedback from the community is that they can be noisier. So that's not what this is about. We're about measuring how tall this rack is above the roof, and we've picked the highest point of the roof now, and Craig is going to tell us that it is.
It is right on 70 millimeters, 7 centimeters.
So 7 centimeters. And at the back of the rack, please, Craig.
Yep.
I'm glad it's you up there, mate, not me. You're way more agile. So that should be.
It's about
10
and a half centimeters.
So 105 millimeters.
105 millimeters.
Yeah. Yep. So far we've got the actually, let's consolidate in the wrap up. So in conclusion to our How Tall Shit Is Thursday segment, we are talking about Y62 patrols and the different racks that are available. So if you're thinking about getting an ARB Base Rack, or a Rhino with backbone, or a Tracklander with mesh top, we have the details. So just FYI, we're not talking about the overall height of the vehicle. We're talking about how much it adds to the roof height of the vehicle. As you can see behind me, ARB is the lowest profile that adds 50 mil to the height, the roof height of your vehicle. Then we're talking about Tracklander, which is 60 mil, and then Rhino, which is 70 mil. So that's the platforms. Now, when you're talking about adding crossbars to a TIL, it's even taller again at 85 mil. So if you're thinking about adding a roof rack to your vehicle, don't look at the product. Look at the outcome that you want to achieve. What stuff do I want to mount permanently? What stuff do I want to carry periodically? Because that'll help guide you in the right direction. We're going to continue this segment, How Tall Shit Is Thursdays, and we are kicking off our What Shit Weighs Wednesdays. So stay tuned. Thanks very much.